On this edition of City Focus, we show you highlights of the many events of Public Works Week. See the winners of the Historic Preservation Awards. Learn how you can conserve water during the summer months. Main Street tells you how to celebrate a special dad with a photo in a fun downtown event. These stories and more on this edition of City Focus. Welcome to City Focus. I'm Marcus McConico, the media coordinator for the City of Valdosta. This is the 11th episode of City Focus in 2017. City Focus is your source for what's happening within your government. These are the most important topics that are happening in the city.
On May 22nd, Mayor Gale presented a proclamation to honor National Public Works Week. The Public Works Department is the one department in the city that personally visits homes and businesses every day of the week.
4 times we have the potential to touch your house daily. You know, we come out, we do the residential garbage, we do recycling, yard trash, and bulk garbage, the special pickup. So looking at that keeps our guys busy and making sure that the neighborhoods and the streets and whatnot are clean.
Hardy believes that the Public Works Department is underappreciated, but plays a pivotal role in keeping our city clean and safe.
It's a big job, it's a major job, and I always talk to my counterparts on who has the most important position in the city. Of course, the fire department, of course, the police department, they say their job, and their jobs are very important. But sanitation is just as important. The work that Public Works do is just as important. If you take it away, you would easily see the difference that we make daily.
Each member of the department appreciates all the praise they get from this week.
They're the quiet type when it comes to recognition, but we all know everyone likes that pat on the back, giving them stating that, hey, job well done. So I know deep down they're looking forward to it being recognized.
For more information, contact the Public Works Department. On Tuesday, May 23rd, the Public Works Department held Recycling 101. Public Works provides recycling service to keep recyclable material out of the landfill.
Major benefit to any recycle program will be to save it from going into the landfill. And on the plus side, it's cheaper to recycle than it is to take it into, a landfill, which landfill costs are higher than, processing costs for recycling.
Citizens are provided single-stream service where recyclable material are sorted after reaching the facility. The city was also able to save when they purchased the conveyor belt used to sort the material.
It's single stream, and it just means everything goes in one single container. And then after we get it from there, we get it here to the Public Works Department. And at the time when everything started getting back in gear, the only bad thing this go around was we could take it single stream here for us, but then we had to sort it. So I had to go out and look for a sorting system. And I looked everywhere, and a lot of the sorting systems have cost like in the hundreds of thousands, even up to $8 million. Depends on, what range you want to go. And after looking on the internet, shopping and everything, I just, for some reason, the light shined on me that day, and I found this one sorting system I'm have down here. And I found it on a website where they were auctioning it off for steel. They were going to cut it up and sell it for steel. So I've got about an $85,000 to $95,000 sorter belt back there that I only paid like $5,000 for it.
For more information, contact the Public Works Department. On Wednesday, May 24th, the Public Works Department held an appreciation luncheon for the employees of the division.
This is a real motivation, it makes you feel appreciated, for all the hard work we do, so it's a real nice event.
They say it's nice to receive a pat on the back from their superiors, but they also appreciate hearing from the citizens.
All the time when we're on the route, they always say, "You're doing a great job, we appreciate you."
They also would like to thank the people they serve.
We care about what we do. We enjoy our job. I enjoy coming to work, and I enjoy serving the citizens. That's who pays us our paycheck. Just want to thank City of Valdosta for, giving me an opportunity to serve the community.
For more information, contact the Public Works Department. Recently, the National Weather Service met with local officials and first responders about hurricane season beginning on June 1st.
There's a long off season, hurricane season lasts half the year, but then there's the other half. And people tend to lose focus and forget things they learned recently. The other thing is it's really motivating people to personalize a threat so that when there is a mandatory evacuation order that they actually get out of harm's way. Or if they do lose power for a week, that they're actually able to be a little more resilient to that and have the emergency supplies on hand that they need to fend for themselves for a while.
Wohl believes citizens will be more prepared because of the busy season last year.
Since there was a direct impact from Hurricane Hermine last year, resulting in widespread power outages and many trees coming down and things like that, that if there's another threat this season, people will make sure that they're prepared ahead of time.
Citizens should be more concerned about storms that make landfall, but should always be prepared.
It's looking more and more like we're going to have at least an average season, if not busier than normal. But we don't like to focus on the numbers. Obviously, a busier than normal season would increase the possibility of a U.S. landfall, but it's really the landfalling systems that matter. We like to tell folks that it only takes one, so no matter what the forecast is, prepare as if you're going to be hit by a hurricane this year and have everything in place. Make sure your insurance is in order, make sure you've hardened your home in whatever way that you need to, and that disaster supply kit that we keep mentioning with things like batteries, non-perishable food, water, medicine, fill up your car, get cash out of the bank, everything, to plan on being stuck in your place of residence for up to 72 hours.
It was on December 16th around 6:20 p.m. Me and a couple of friends were cruising. It was dark out, and then bam, it just happened. A driver, he was coming down, speeding, crossed the center lane, distracted, hit us head-on collision. I was a 3-star running back prospect out of Georgia, #1 in the county. The week that my accident actually happened, I was offered by Stanford. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Stanford. I ended up getting a lower back spinal cord injury. And I tried to move, and I couldn't move. I was just like, oh my gosh, what now? What do I do now? Like, why me? No more football, no more this, no more that. The driver that hit us was pronounced dead at the scene. He was 16 years old. They say he was Snapchatting and driving. Everybody I know Snapchats and driving. I try to tell them to stop. It doesn't have to be texting and driving. It can be putting on your makeup while you're driving, eating while you're driving, just not focus on the road. And if there's somebody that I see doing it that I don't know, like, the most you can do is just pray for them. Just pray that they stop. You see what happened to me, it can happen to you too.
I'm here in the Valdosta Police Department with Officer Daryl Lester. He's going to give us some tips about how to keep us safe during our summer months and during our summer vacation. Welcome to the show, first of all, Daryl.
Okay, thank you.
What are some things we should do while this summer a lot of us are going to travel. What are some things we should do to keep our homes safe while we're away from those homes on vacation, maybe for a week or so?
Yes, sir. Well, one of the main things we need to do is, again, if you're going to be gone for a while, is to make sure that you have maybe some neighbors just to watch, your home, to check in on if you're going to be going for an extended period of time, to check on basically getting the mail, and also maybe newspapers, that type of thing, so the criminals don't know that that you're out of town.
Okay. And is it also a good idea for us to maybe give the PD a call and say, hey, we're going to be away from here. Can you give us a little extra patrol while we're away?
By all means. And what you can do is you can call the non-emergency line at 911 Center, and which is 245-5270, and just ask for extra patrol of your neighborhood or your residence, and we'll be glad to do that.
Okay. Now, let's talk about some driving tips. I know every year Georgia has Click It a Ticket. We got that going on already right now.
Right.
For us that are driving to our vacation destinations, what are some things we need to do to keep our families safe as we're going to those destinations?
Well, the first thing would be, this is the holidays, so there will be some drinking, and so we ask that we don't drink and drive. Okay. According to the Department of Georgia Department of Transportation, for 2017, 563 lives have been lost this year so far, and so if we would just not drink and drive would be very helpful. Definitely would need to buckle up and wear your seatbelts, because seatbelts do save lives.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, thinking about driving in our own neighborhoods now.
Right.
This summer kids are out of school.
Yes.
There are going to be kids out playing in their yards or riding bikes near the road or on the road. What are some tips you would give to parents, drivers, and those kids while they're out playing during these summer months?
Well, definitely let's start with the kids. Again, the kids definitely need to pay attention. If they're close to the roadway, rather for you not to be on the roadways, to be basically in the yards. So it's the summer, so everybody's trying to have fun. But there are drivers that are speeding, and we just need to be leery of that. And just know that it's the holidays and the kids are out, and just to be careful and just pay attention.
And what can parents do to double check, make sure the kids are doing the right thing while they're out playing? Well,
again, I understand it's the holidays, but we definitely need to keep an eye on our kids. Just keep a watchful eye, just to make sure that they're not in harm's way.
Okay. And what do we say to our local drivers driving in our neighborhoods? Obviously, like I said, there are going to be more kids out and about playing.
Right.
What do we say to our drivers while they're driving in our neighborhoods?
Well, definitely because again, you should do this all the time. Even though there's a posted speed limit, it doesn't hurt to slow down and just pay a little more attention. Because the kids are out, and just to be safe.
Okay. And one more thing, I know that we have a huge issue with distracted drivers now. People texting and driving or talking on their cell phone. What do we say to those drivers who are going to be on our roadways during these summer months?
Well, first of all, it's against the law. Okay, so please do not text and drive. Just those few seconds, looking off, can mean the difference between life and death. And we just ask that that text, if you could wait, or have somebody else text for you, but just don't text and drive.
Okay. There anything else our citizens should know about keeping safe during these summer months, where we got things going on and we're out and about on vacation, that type of deal?
Well, one of the main things I would say is that when it comes to social media, it seems like everybody's using social media these days, and not to post that you'll be out of town. Just don't post all your information, because again, criminals are they are on social media also, and not to just post that so they know that you're out of town and just have access to your home.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time and talking to us and giving us safety tips, and hopefully all of our citizens will stay safe this summer.
Yes, sir.
I gave a young couple a courtesy warning about an improper turn. Also told them to buckle up their seat belts, and they did. That same day I pulled up on a rollover crash. It was the same couple I had just pulled over.
Sure no one's hurt, right? Oh, I'm positive.
They were standing outside their car, and they thanked me for telling them to wear their seat belts.
Last year, over half the people killed on Georgia roads were not wearing seatbelts. Many of them would be alive today. That's why we say, click it or ticket.
log in for access. Press report, then press camera icon to take photo. Press issue title to choose from the list the city provides. Add a description to provide more info. Click the map to save your location. Press submit and you're all finished. Visit the Apple App Store or Google Play to download Valdosta Click and Fix.
Recently, the Stormwater Division held another one of its rain barrel lunch and learns. Nearly 20 citizens learned the benefits of using a rain barrel, were taught how to make their own, and took home the rain barrel that they made. A rain barrel is just one way to conserve water and lower your utility bill. Other ways include only running the dishwasher when full. Keep drinking water in your fridge. Don't use the garbage disposal. Shower instead of taking baths. Take shorter showers. Repair faucet leaks, and only wash full loads of laundry. On Saturday, June 10th, celebrate a special dad with a photo. Wish your dad a happy Father's Day with a 5x7 photo from West Sewell Photography. Just stop by the studio at 303 North Patterson Street and have your photo made. Pick it up on Wednesday, June 14th, and have a happy Father's Day from West Sewell Photography and Valdosta Main Street. On Saturday, June 24th, at the Annette Howell Turner Center for the Arts, people with disabilities, as well as those who serve people with disabilities, have the opportunity to browse community resources that impact their quality of life at a free event sponsored by the Mayor's Council for Persons with Disabilities. The 2017 Community Resources Fair will be held from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The event is sponsored by Pepsi, Chick-fil-A, Subway on Norman Drive, Publix, Sam's Club, and Fresh Beginnings. On June 12th, citizens can begin voting for their favorite photos in the Valdosta's People's Choice Photo Contest. Stop by the Turner Center for the Arts and place a vote for your favorite photo. An opening reception will be held at the Turner Center on Monday, June 12th from 5 to 7 p.m. The public is invited to attend to vote on the entries. Voting will continue at the Arts Center from June 12th to July 12th. Winners will be announced at a reception at the center on Monday, July 17th. The photos will remain on display at the center through Wednesday, July 26th. For more information, contact Public Information. The local chapter of the Red Cross held its Centennial Blood Drive at Mathis Auditorium. The Red Cross would like to thank everyone that participated. They would also like to remind citizens of a future blood drive in the city. The Valdosta Police and Fire Departments will host their annual Guns vs. Hoses Blood Drive on July 27th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the City Hall Annex Multi-Purpose Room. They have a goal of 76 units. Both departments ask citizens to come out and give the gift of life on July 27th. At the May 25th City Council meeting, the City of Valdosta honored the 2017 Historic Preservation Award winners. Winners include Albert Sloan for Outstanding Achievement for the Patterson in downtown Valdosta. Outstanding Achievement was also awarded for the rehabilitation of the old Alamo Theater building to create Birdie's Market. Dr. Alex Alvarez and Joel Grimes received the Distinguished Merit Award for the transformation of 502 North Patterson Street. Langdale Ford Motor Company was also awarded Distinguished Merit for the architectural update of the dealership. The Valdosta Lowndes County Chamber of Commerce received the Distinguished Merit Award for the rehabilitation of their office's Barber House. The Wesley Foundation was awarded the Excellence in New Construction for the Discipleship House at 1601 North Patterson Street. And Bruce Green was awarded the Harold M. Bennett Lifetime Historic Preservation Achievement Award. For more information about historic preservation in the city, contact James Horton at 229-259-3563. Now let's take a look at what's taking place in the city in the coming weeks. June 6th, Valdosta Lowndes County Zoning Board of Appeals meeting 2:30 in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. The Metropolitan Planning Organization Citizen Advisory Committee, 3 p.m. at the South Georgia Regional Commission. Valdosta City Council Work Session, 5:30 in Council Chambers. June 8th, Valdosta City Council Meeting, 5:30 in Council Chambers. June 10th, Downtown Valdosta Farm Days, and picture this in downtown Valdosta. June 12th, the 8th Annual Valdosta People's Choice Photo Contest Opening Reception. June 13th, Central Valdosta Development Authority Board Meeting, 5 p.m. in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. June 14th, Valdosta Lowndes County Airport Authority Meeting, 8 a.m. at the Airport Conference Room. June 15th, Public Art Advisory Committee Meeting, 11:30 at the Turner Center for the Arts. June 16th, Valdosta Housing Authority Meeting, 12 p.m. at the Valdosta Housing Authority office. June 19th, Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful Board Meeting in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. June 19th, Greater Lowndes Planning Commission Work Session, 5:30 at 325 West Savannah Avenue. June 20th, Valdosta Lowndes County Development Authority Meeting, 5:30 at 103 Roosevelt Drive. June 21st, Hospital Authority of Valdosta and Lowndes County Meeting, 8 a.m. at SGMC. June 21st, Goodwill on the Go at 11 a.m. in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. June 21st, Valdosta Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority Meeting at 1901 North Forest Street. June 22nd, Valdosta City Council Meeting, 5:30 in Council Chambers. June 24th, Downtown Valdosta Farm Days. June 24th, 2017 South Georgia Resource Expo, 11 a.m. at the Annette Howell Turner Center for the Arts. To stay informed with what's happening in the city, sign up for the weekly e-news blast at valdostacity.com/public-information or call Public Information Officer Samantha Matthews at 229-259-3548.
Earlier in the show, we told you about a citywide blood drive. The American Red Cross is just one of the many nonprofit organizations in Valdosta that helps fellow citizens. A list of community nonprofits can be found on the Valdosta Lowndes County Chamber of Commerce website. Find an organization that you care about and get involved to improve your community. This concludes another edition of City Focus. Be sure to visit our website, valdostacity.com. Like us on Facebook, Valdosta City Without Limits. Also like our Valdosta Youth Council page. Follow us on Twitter at City of Valdosta and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Metro 17 Valdosta, to watch City Focus on demand. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on City Focus.